Don't get on my bad side.
Yes?
Get me mad, and I'll prank you. And not a little, a lot.
You're that visitor been poking around. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. Close the door. Come on, close the door. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too? It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. We remember what most don't, that the dragon... You're the only one that can kill a dragon. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my... Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are, and I figured out where the next... We're going to go there. And you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove. Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
It means... much to us to have the claw back where it belongs.
Take a look.
Thank you.
All right, then.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking!
It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa. Sled Alduin Fury, Oantid Okri Has Rixenjun Kuzik. Salaknir, Kalimir, full side Zuku, Korav, Nin, no, dove to high. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance, to dare take for yourself the name of Nova. Salaknir, Kridar. Sure.
one of the last members. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers. And for the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Exactly. No, we used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, but we never found one, until now. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big... Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great... There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut... The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon... And now the dragons are attacking everywhere. Indiscriminate. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operation. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da. Which means push. Three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfcatcher will now gift you with his knowledge of Dragon, we would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Indra Rosisa Strundul Maze nu isi o Azerok, Dama da Rock. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours.
What a waste.
Looks like that's it. Got to go. Such a shame.
You're new around here, so I'll go.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find... I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we... Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you... That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right... Sounds good. Be careful. What? Something you're still confused about?
Seems there's always more to be done.
Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she... Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was... If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Put on a cloth sack at the very least. You're making me unseasonably warm.
Your job is to get into the... Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you, which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party... Thalmor. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when... Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the info... Good luck.
Fellow latecomers, this little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this...
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger, sir.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine.
I know just what you mean.
Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Yes, what do you need? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. Wen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it.
Is my staff seeing to your needs?
Yes, what do you need?
Very much.
All right then.
Thank you for asking.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. There, serving girl. What's your name, dear?
Ah, Brayler, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Ah, thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later. Don't go far.
Yes, sir.
I'm so glad you could attend today.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one... If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Your wish is my command. As long as it doesn't involve much physical activity. I seem to be having trouble staying on my feet at the moment.
Did you see
Please,
that, sir?
help yourself. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is but I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war. The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for... The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics. Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and... This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. Do enjoy
That was
yourself.
delicious.
I couldn't agree more. By the way, have you heard any interesting rumors lately?
Now that I think on it, I did hear something rather interesting the other day. Apparently, the Red Wave's been docked in Solitude for well over a month, and with no sign of shipping out anytime soon. Some say the ship
I
suffered damage
trust
to
that
her
this is
hull
just
when
the
she struck an
beginning of a
iceberg,
long and
Captain
mutually
Safia couldn't
beneficial
afford the
relationship.
repairs. Of course, she would never admit such a thing. Captain Safia is far too proud a woman for that.
For the man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture.
See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or not. To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. We have a relationship of... I care little about the politics and rivalries between the Thalmor and the Empire. But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone. Until next time.
What can I get for you, sir? All right, then.
Please, help yourself to more wine.
Wen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. Yes. Brayless, is that the one? I hope you're not thinking of cutting me out, are you? I'm warning you, when I get my heart set on something, I'm not easily put off.
The party.
Everything is splendid, thank you.
It pleases me to hear you
We'll
say so.
see. I do have my eye on her, but she seemed a bit cold when I spoke to her earlier. Maybe just playing hard to get, eh? Very well, then.
Please, help yourself to more wine.
I hope you're enjoying yourself. Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy.
Is the
See that disgusting drunk over there?
Everything is splendid.
A high-ranking official in the East
Excellent.
Empire Company,
I'll leave you to
believe
it
or
now.
not. See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire.
Yes? What do you... We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment. All right, then.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. Yeah. I'm warning you when I get my... Really? Yeah. Go on. See what she says.
See that disgusting drunk over
I
there?
hope you're enjoying yourself.
High-ranking
Huh.
official in the
Erica,
East
right?
Empire Company.
He was talking to me earlier. I could tell what he was after. I hate working these parties. Some of the guests are nice, but there's always a few like Erica. Please tell him to leave me alone, politely. I'm sure you'll have better luck getting through to him than I would. See ya.
I'm
You
so
talk
glad
to
to see you
Brayless
again
yet?
drunk.
I'm not a patient man, you
A
know.
high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or not.
What? That little tease? Leading me
See
on
that
and turning cold
disgusting
at the
drunk
last
over
minute.
there?
I
A
don't
high-ranking
think
official
so.
in
The
East Empire
hospitality
Have you
of the
talked to
Thalmor
Brayless
Embassy
yet?
is at your
I'm not a
service.
patient man. So, you think you can toy with me, is that it? No, my dear, I have my heart set on you, and I always get what I want.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression earlier. I meant no disrespect.
Oh, don't worry, I'll let you make it up to me. Now, where can we go for a little privacy?
No, I'm sorry, but I can't go anywhere with you. I won't. Please, I must get back to my duties.
Don't you dare walk away from me, you slut! Do you know who I am?
Please, sir, leave me alone.
Now you're going to be sorry you crossed me. Wen, this servant girl has been throwing herself at me in a most disgusting manner.
Is that so, Erica? And you with such delicate sensibilities. It must have been most upsetting.
I demand that you have this wench removed from my presence at once.
Well,
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Mr. Rolinda, you have a salutary belt. Take her downstairs.
Yes, Madam Ambassador. Mr. Selma.
Let me do the talking.
I did nothing. Sir, you must tell her. You don't know what they'll do to me. Please.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me... Party, we're both dead. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. Hurry it up. Good luck.
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers?
need to do better than that! Behold the future! Behold the Thalmor!
But I need that money. I earned it.
Is someone there?
I had my own expenses, you sign up.
Please, kill me. I won't hold back! Please, don't.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me this. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
You gotta help me. Please. Oh, thank you. I don't understand what's happening. I can't stay here. What will I do now?
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. I damn well hope so. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with I've seen a guy in Riften. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name. That's it? Now, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm
traitor.
dead already.
Move slowly. Come on. Never should have come.
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
What was that?
Behold the future! Behold the Thalmor! Hear the
Learn your fate.
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Such a shame.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hand? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smacked. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. The Blades have always guarded and guided the... Now our purpose is clear. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire. The Great War. Only 30 years passed and already ancient history. Seems to me like it just ended. It's never... But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved, also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout the Empire. There's no simple answer to that. You want the long version? They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion, what used to be the imperial provinces of Somerset Isle and Valenwood. The Thalmor take the arrogance of high elves to the extreme. They believe they are the rightful rulers of all of Tam. For a century or more, the Thalmor had been picking away at the Empire. Valenwood was the first, then the province of but even the Blades didn't see the Great War coming. We underestimated the Thalmor, and they destroyed us.
Need a room? Take a look. Mm-hmm.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Till next time.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius. Wait for me. She's already mine, I keep telling you.
By sure. What do you want? It's my boy Sven you need to listen to. He sings at the inn most every night.
It's a fine day with you around.
You and me. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Till next time.